Hello students, in this lecture we will study about the chapter Organic Compounds, some basic principles and techniques. As we know that carbon element is present in group number 14, which has a remarkable property of catenation. By using this property catenation, it can form covalent bond with carbon atoms and it can form a long chain of molecules, as well as it can form bond with halogen, it can form bond with phosphorus, with sulfur, etc. And we get number of organic compounds. So organic compounds or organic chemistry is a different branch of chemistry in which we have to study all these type of organic compounds. Now Berzelius proposed that vital force is necessary. Vital force is necessary for the synthesis of organic compound. But this vital force theory was rejected when Wöhler for the first time prepared urea from ammonium cyanide. Ammonium cyanide on heating gives urea, NH2CO, NH2. This is the structure of urea. So vital force theory was rejected when Wöhler for the first time prepared urea from ammonium cyanide. Also Kolbe prepared acetic acid and Berthelot prepared methane. Now electronic configuration of carbon in the ground state. Is 1s2, 2s2, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz0. But electronic configuration of carbon in excited state is 1s2, 2s1, 2px1, 2py1 and 2pz1. So one electron from 2s orbital has migrated to 2pz orbital. So we have now one s orbital and three p type of orbital. These are equi-energetic. That is why hybridization can take place between one s orbital and three p orbital. And we can get three different type of hybridization: sp3, sp2 and sp hybridization. When it is sp3 hybridization, then there is always sigma bonds present in the compound. But if it is sp2 hybridization, then beside with that sigma bond, there is also the possibility of pi bond. Pi bond is also present when the hybridization is sp2. If sp hybridization is found in organic compound, then beside with the sigma bond, two pi bonds are also formed. Now in sp3, sp2 and sp, S character is maximum. Character S is maximum in sp hybridization. In sp2 it is less. In sp3 it is minimum. S character in sp is maximum. It is little less than sp in sp2 and it is minimum in sp3 case. Because in sp, if hybridization is sp, then percentage of S is 50%. And because of that, electronegativity electronegativity because of S character becomes maximum. That influences some physical and chemical properties of organic compound. Now we will study how the organic compounds are written in a different manner. Complete structure of organic compound, condensed structure of organic compound, and bond line structure. We will take some example to understand complete structure, condensed structure, and bond line structure. Butane CH3 CH2 CH2 CH3. When we write butane CH3 CH2 CH2 CH3, then this is known as condensed structure. This is known as condensed structure. But when we write its complete structure, then complete structure of butane can be written as this is the complete structure of butane. Butane having formula C4H10. Now, how can we write bond line structure? It is maintained by using zigzag path. So writing carbon number 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is the bond line structure of butane. Other structure also we can write. If we have CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH, this is a condensed structure, but if we want to write its complete structure, we can write it by this is the complete structure of butanoic acid. Butanoic acid. Now, if we have to write its bond line structure, then carbon number 1, 2, 3 and we have OH group. But because of the priority of COOH group, carbon number 1 cannot be given here. That is why we have to give carbon number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this will be the bond line structure of butanoic acid. Now we will understand how to find out sigma bonds and pi bonds present as well as hybridization and shape of the molecule in organic compound. Take example CH3 COOH, ethanoic acid. If we have to find out hybridization, first of all we will write the structure in this way. So for this carbon having oxygen with it and double bond is present between carbon and oxygen, so hybridization of this carbon number 1 is sp2 and of carbon number 2 it is sp3. If hybridization is sp3, then the shape is tetrahedral, and if the hybridization is sp2 sp3, then shape is tetrahedral. If hybridization is sp2, then the shape is planar, and if it is sp, then the shape is linear. So in this case we have different type of hybridizations. One is sp2 and second one is sp3. Now in another example, HCN, hydrocyanic acid. Carbon and nitrogen, there is a triple bond present, triple covalent bond present between carbon and nitrogen. So hybridization of carbon is sp because triple bond is present between carbon and nitrogen. So hybridization is sp, and shape if we consider, then it is linear shape. Now one more molecule, CH3CH2OH, ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol. In ethyl alcohol, first of all we can see there is single bond is present between carbon and hydrogen. Therefore, hybridization for both the carbon will be sp3 and there is no presence of pi bond. CH3 CH2 COOH. Between carbon and oxygen there is a double bond, so hybridization is sp2, but for this carbon hybridization is sp3 and for this carbon also the hybridization is sp3. Now we will find how to find out number of sigma bonds and pi bonds in given organic compounds. Take example CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This is normal butane. When we write the complete structure, we get the structure in this way. Everywhere we can see sigma bonds are present. Because of single bond present, we can write everywhere sigma and we can count total number of present sigma bonds. Same way for CH3, CHO, acetaldehyde. First writing the structure, complete structure, we will write CH3, single bond, CH, and there is a double bond between carbon and oxygen. Now where there is single bond, there we can write sigma, and here we have one pi bond and one sigma bond. So we can able to count number of sigma bonds and number of pi bonds in a given molecule. CH3CN, ethyl nitrile. If we have to find out number of sigma bond and pi bond, then first of all we will write the structure and then by writing sigma and pi, we can count number of sigma bonds and pi bonds. Now we will study classification of organic compounds. Classification of organic compounds. Organic compounds are classified in main two categories: acyclic, or we can say open chain, acyclic or we can say open chain, and second one is cyclic organic compound in which ring structure is possible. Now cyclic compound are further classified in homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic can again categorized into alicyclic and aromatic. Aromatic hydrocarbons can again categorized into two categories: benzenoid and non-benzenoid. Now we will study or classification of organic compounds by taking examples. First, acyclic compounds. Acyclic organic compounds. We have many examples of acyclic compounds in which structure is open structure. CH3 OH, methanol. CH3COOH, acetic acid. Normal butane, isobutane, these are all the structure of organic compounds which are acyclic in nature, or we can say acyclic compound. Now, cyclic compounds. Before we study, these compounds are also known as aliphatic compounds. Aliphatic compounds. In cyclic compound, cyclomethane or cycloethane is not possible because for the ring structure at least 3 carbons are required. So cyclic structures always starts from cyclopropane. Cyclopropane. If we want to write the structure of cyclopropane by using carbon, then we can write CH2, CH2 and CH2. A ring structure is formed, and this is bond line structure and this is condensed structure, or we can say it is a complete structure of cyclopropane. Now if we write cyclobutane, this is the structure of cyclobutane, or we can write this is also the structure of cyclobutane. Cyclohexane, this is the structure of cyclohexane. Now we will take examples of aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds are further categorized into 2 categories. One is benzenoid compounds, in which benzene ring is found, and second one is non-benzenoid compound. Benzenoid and non-benzenoid. Benzene, toluene, aniline, these are all benzenoid compounds, but in non-benzenoid compound, tropolone is considered to be non-benzenoid compound. Structure of tropolone can be drawn by this way. This is the structure of tropolone. Beside with that we have some heterocyclic aromatic compounds. Pyrrole, furan, as well as pyridine. These are some examples of heterocyclic compounds.